Hello everyone, welcome back to another Firefly reaction. We're on episode 3 this week. How's it going, guys?
Not too bad, yeah.
Good,
It's
man.
been a while. I had to rewatch our reaction show just to remember what happened.
Well, so last episode we watched The Train Job, where we saw the team take on a train robbery, and then their hearts got the better of them, and they gave back the medication that was stolen. This episode we are looking at Bushwhacked. We're going to get into it pretty quickly, I think, but before we do start, there's just one comment that we got, and if anyone watching this episode, if you've got any fun facts about the episode, please leave them in the comments below, but don't give us any spoilers. But there's one that I saw that was really interesting. I saw this pop up a couple of times, but Ryan Akers mentioned, do you remember when they were on the train actually about to do the robbery and they bumped into all of the soldiers that were on there? So the uniforms the soldiers were wearing were actually the same uniforms as are used in Starship Troopers by the troopers.
What a film. Yeah.
So I guess that probably anytime we see like the Alliance soldiers, we're going to notice that they're dressed a lot like they're out of Starship Troopers. And Stephen Watson actually then mentioned as well as a reply on there that they've been used in lots of shows and the rental company has been hiring them to lots of productions. And apparently he says he knows of at least one season of Power Rangers that they also pop up in.
Yeah, because this was done after. This would have been done after Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm just going to be seeing that everywhere now that you've mentioned that.
Yeah.
Every single, any Marvel property, any rom-com, any...
Exactly. There we go. What rom-coms? Like running around in oh my god, running around in their space marine costumes. So yeah, as we say, if you've got any comments, any interesting facts, please leave them, and if we see any good ones, we will read them out next episode. Cool. Anyway, shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. So this is episode 3, Bushwhacked.
What's that? Whoa, what
the hell?
That's a person, by the look of it.
Are they like dead people floating in space?
It looked like it. I guess maybe this ship's been destroyed and they've been like sucked out or something.
Shouldn't we report this?
To who? Alliance? Right. They're gonna run right out here, lickety-split, make sure these taxpayers are okay.
Then we'll have to.
If there's folks on board in need of help, why aren't they beaming no distress call?
It's true. There's no beacon.
Which means it's likely no one's looking to find her.
All the more reason for us to do the right thing.
Personal log. Someone was in the middle of an entry.
Oh. Shopping list.
God fucking hell. Jesus.
Did that scare you, Jeff?
It was writing, green writing on a black screen. Why did that scare you?
Scary stuff.
Okay, I'm here.
Obviously, maybe she must be like drawing something in from that ship. Kind of getting a feeling for what happened.
The vibes.
Both over there on a double.
Yeah.
They found survivors?
Didn't say.
Right. I'll ask Inara to look in on River.
Whatever. I ain't waiting.
Not like Jane played him.
Yeah. Made him look like a bit of a mug.
Telling everyone it's fancy dress.
You're hilarious. Sadist.
All right.
You, had this on wrong.
Make him feel even worse about himself. Tell him he's put it on wrong.
Nobody.
Oh.
Fucking.
Oh, look.
Damn.
Oh, bloody hell.
Jesus.
That looked a bit chest-bustery, one of those people.
I know what did this. Get her out of here. Jane? Jane, drop what you're doing and get to the engine room.
Maybe it was a Creech thing.
In the doctor off his boat. Don't ask questions.
Whoa, put me out, Jesus!
What the fuck?
just shit himself.
Who was that?
Captain?
Didn't look happy.
Zoe!
Came from above, sir.
Galley.
We heard shooting.
River. What do you...
Follow the voices.
No, don't ever leave the ship. Not ever. Okay, handle her, will you, son? Wouldn't the chick shut is going on in there?
Not now, dear.
He's been put in his place. He's like, all right then.
No. Easy now. No one's gonna hurt you. No mercy. No.
Oh my god, it's Newt. It's their own version of Newt from
We
Aliens.
got lots of mercy.
Apart from it's an older dude.
Lots.
Oh, no. Maybe not. I don't ever remember Ripley doing that to Newt.
With the worst delivered line in film history. They mostly come out at night.
Yes.
Mostly.
The
Mostly.
real beast.
That's a bit harsh.
It's a wonder you're
Just a
still
child.
alive.
Looked bigger when I couldn't see him.
The ship was hit by Reavers.
Ah,
there we go, they're
Reavers,
back.
okay.
Reavers?
So gal.
Music's building for something.
Gotta get that dramatic tension
Yeah.
going.
God, Jesus. Why am I so jumpy this episode?
They better live up to this reputation of how scared he is.
Firefly class transport, you are ordered to release control of your
Oh, no.
helm. Prepare to dock and be boarded.
Oh no, it's an Alliance ship
Yeah.
by the look of it. Oh, that's a big ship.
Looks like civilization finally caught up with us.
How are they gonna get out of this one?
Fugitives. A brother and sister.
What are they wanted for?
Oh, damn, yeah, I forgot about this.
It's not available. It's classified.
40,000 of these old wrecks in the air, and that's all they give us. Well, I'm not about to have any surprises on a routine check. We run into these two, we shoot first. Brass can sort it out later.
They want it for something. Don't know what.
Yeah.
Let's just shoot them.
Now go run fetch your sister.
What?
They're gonna hide them.
As in, be quick, hurry up.
Why? Are you gonna put her in plain sight too?
Don't get tetchy. Just do as I say.
Is that why you let
Oh,
us
no.
stay? So you could use us as bargaining chips?
Shut
there was a
up.
reason.
Yeah, I
You're
was
not
literally gonna say
taking
that.
them.
Just
You're
go
not
and get
giving
her!
them.
Don't be a fool, son. Do as the man says.
Shepard knows the score.
Yeah.
Looks to me like an illegal salvage operation.
It does. That's discouraging.
Yeah, life's hard, too. You could lose your ship, Captain. But that is a wrist slap compared to the penalty for harboring fugitives. A brother and sister. When I search this vessel, I won't find them, will I?
No children on this boat.
I didn't say children. Siblings. Adult siblings.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, he's clever, Mal.
Is there any particular reason you don't wish to discuss your marriage?
Don't see that it's any of your business is all. We're very private people.
The legs. Definitely have to say it was her legs. Put that down. Her legs, and right where her legs meet her back. That's the whole area.
Oh, okay. They're on the outside of the ship. Sorry, they he made it sound like they were going to have them out, kind of more out in the open. No, you're right.
Get a line in.
Damn, so he's cut his own tongue then, has he?
Yeah, I guess so. He got that knife. Oh, look, there we go.
Is that like one step to becoming a Reaver?
Reavers.
Or...
Maybe.
That is what I said.
You can't imagine how many times men in my position hear that excuse. Reavers did it.
It's the truth. He's following the only course left to him. First, he'll try to make himself look like one. Cut on himself, desecrate his flesh, and then he'll start acting like one.
He's going to wish he listened in a minute.
Let's go again.
Later. Maybe. Captain said once the coast is clear, we should lay low in the shuttle.
Get him out of here. Go to full lockdown. I want guards on the nursery.
It won't matter. You won't find him. I know where he'll go.
No, that's not good.
Oh, that was fortunate.
Not for that guy, it wasn't.
What the hell?
Oh, he's cut himself up. Ooh.
So the Alliance aren't complete assholes then, are they?
No, oh, there goes the ship.
Well, they're just destroying it.
They're blowing it up, aren't they? Oh, that was sudden.
Yeah, I was going to say that ended abruptly.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That was Bushwhacked. Right, shall we have a chat about this episode?
Yes, let's do that.
So, obviously the episode was called Bushwhacked, and sort of, I guess, like, I've always associated things like Bushwhacked with being like, I don't know, it's like being...
With the wrestlers?
It's the Bushwhackers.
It's like being surprised, isn't it? Or,
yeah.
It's like being surprised or like attacked or that kind of thing, and obviously that's what we kind of saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
They found this transport in space, they boarded it, looking for supplies, looking for survivors, found a lot of dead bodies that had been killed by the Reavers, and they found one survivor on there who turned out to be crazy, or something had happened who then kind of turned on them.
Yeah.
Of course, they then had to deal with the fact the Alliance turned up as well, and everything that involved. Okay, so that was Bushwhacked. What did you guys think of that episode? A bit different stylistically to the last couple.
Yeah, it's different style, and my main likeness for it was the fact that we just saw a little bit more of an insight on the Alliance and Reavers, which I thought was quite good.
Yeah, we hadn't seen the Reaver since episode 1. Obviously, well, I mean, it's only 2 episodes ago, but yeah, we only got a little bit of a. We only saw their ship, right? We didn't really get an idea of who they were.
We've only saw. Yeah,
they're building it up, aren't they? To hopefully a reveal of what they are, or just giving just giving us little bits. But my concern is that because we know it's only one series, that we won't get to see it. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess it sort of. Yeah, we don't actually know, do we? Still, because we still look going, oh, why is he cut his tongue? Why is he putting them? What did he put in his face and all that sort of stuff?
Well, one thing we do know is that we were asking in the first episode is whether or not the Reavers were human or not. That was something we were like, are they an alien race? Are they humans? And obviously, we do now know that they are at least biologically human, though they may not be really seen as human. They've got, I don't know, they have a little bit of a fear, an idea. I get an idea of almost like the Cenobites from Hellraiser and the like, like lots of cut flesh and that kind of torturous side of things. That was definitely the feeling I was getting here for them.
Well, 'cause we still haven't... Sorry, go on, Brass.
No, I was just going to say, are they primitive? Are they sort of... I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if primitive's the right word.
Yeah, that's probably the wrong word. But
it feels like like I say, there definitely feels like there's that slightly, like we say, like Hellraiser or Event Horizon feel to these kind of characters.
Yeah.
They've got that.
More so than Hills of Ice type.
Situation. Not like.
Yeah. We still earlier on we'd only seen their ship. Now we've kind of seen what they do to people when they board their ship, but we still don't know what they look like because Mal was saying that that guy that was killed at the end would start deforming himself to look like them, but you don't know.
Yeah.
I'm presuming that was only the start of it.
Sure. Well, he didn't have a lot of time.
No, I'm presuming like the Reavers are going to look a hell of a lot more scary than that and deformed, possibly.
Yeah, I'm kind of like. I don't know if I buy the because at some point we're going to want to see these things and see what they're about. The guy that was the survivor or whatever, Mal was talking about him becoming. He only had one choice but to become that, right? I don't get why. Do you know what I mean? Like what has he seen or what has happened to make him go down that path?
He's just gone crazy.
Is that literally it? But still, what like would being going crazy make you choose? I don't know. I guess that's my only sort of I'm wondering how this is gonna. How does it pay off? What's the?
Yeah. And along with seeing the Reavers, it was good to get more of an insight on the Alliance. and they do come across as, I know it's like the kind of like the Galactic Empire trying to control everyone and everything, which is what we've gathered so far. But it was also quite good to see that they can be reasonable at times. You know, like letting them go at the end.
I think we've seen. I think we've seen that a fair few times.
Yeah, we've touched on it before,
really
haven't
come
we?
across as evil. Yeah, they've not. They've never really, up until this point, come. They haven't come across as evil. They've just come across as, obviously, when this whole war happened, that they're just a different stance.
Exactly.
On the
I kind of like that because it's like,
I like that,
because it's easy to go black and white. Oh, let's make these guys the evil guys. Let's make these guys the good guys. And it's like, actually, like it is within the real world, it's a matter of, you know, what your
position in
situation is or your circumstance, and you know, so it's kind of good. It's, I guess, I don't know, is it forward thinking in that way, or is it like, is it a little bit more, I don't know,
just more realistic,
intelligent or intellectual, more so than just, like I said, like than just.
Yeah, they don't come on twiddling their mustaches and being like evildoers. They're really, I mean, the ones we've seen so far have very much just come off as like a policing force doing their jobs. Not doing it in an evil way, just doing it for what they believe is the best of the people who they represent, which I think is more realistic. I'm sure there's some very evil people we have yet to meet.
They're trying to they're trying to govern the universe, aren't they? It's
exactly. It's a big job.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed the interrogation part, just the way it, not just the way it was cut and stuff, but also that it was like literally like each character. It sort of.
It gave you a good way of showing them.
Yeah, exactly. But it sort of fed into what we already have sort of seen, or what the conclusions would come to about these characters to some degree, and it just cemented that a bit more. And I thought that was pretty cool. And the cuts and stuff with the humour was pretty good.
And we started to maybe see a little bit more of River's maybe ability to read. I don't want to say like psychic, but. You know, when she got there, as soon as they got to the ship, she said ghosts. And she clearly is very attuned in some way to her surroundings.
Yeah, she's got some sort of ability there, hasn't she?
At some points, that's got to go somewhere, right? It's like, there's got to be these little things have got, like, we're talking about the Reavers, and then with her, like what her abilities are, that's all got to come to a point at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you just wonder where it would go, like in terms of an overarching sort of story, if you know what I mean. Like, because I don't know if could it go on forever and just have these weekly, you know.
I mean, we still, that's the thing though, isn't it? Because, and we keep talking about this, so we won't go about it for long, but any series, any program really, where you're on your third episode, you wouldn't be like, what's the greater picture here? You just wouldn't really at that point. But especially those kind of shows from this time period, maybe shows more nowadays.
I was going to say, I wonder if I'm coming in from that point, like, because I'm just used to what is now, like
what's now. Back in, you wouldn't be, at this point in time, you wouldn't be asking what the overarching narrative of Buffy was 3 episodes ago.
Of course,
or whatever, but
or the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Exactly. I think it's partly because, one, we're looking at it from nowadays, and 2, we know we're working on a very short time frame.
Of course.
Like,
we know it's one season
for the life of this show. Exactly. So I think it's just go with the ride. It's still because at this point the show's like, we've got all the time in the world to build these characters up. We can slowly build on this stuff. They don't know their imminent demise.
That's it, yeah.
So, which is a shame. But no, I enjoyed it. It pushed things forwards a little. It gave us a bit more information about the Reavers, the Alliance, but maybe didn't do a lot more other than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, next episode is episode 4, which is called Shindig. Some kind of party, I guess.
Yeah. Some line dancing,
sort of celebration. Bit of line dancing. Yeah. So hopefully we won't take so long a break before we come back for that one. But we will get on that one ASAP. I hope everyone has enjoyed this episode. Remember, if we've missed anything that you think is really interesting that we should draw attention to, please leave it in the comments below. Any really interesting stuff we'll read out beginning of next episode. Please don't put any spoilers in there, though. This is the first time any of us have watched the show, so we don't want spoilers. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. And check out the rest of our content. Head over to allmaverick.com where you can check out all of our videos, our blogs, our podcasts. And yeah, just let us know what you enjoyed and what you'd like to see more of. All right, guys. Shall we sign off and get ready to go watch another episode?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's do it right now. No, we need to go back to work.
That's true.
All right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers,
See you
guys.
next time.
Thank you.